What's good, everybody? It's your boy Des on Lexi Firearms Training out here in the cave, and I am back shooting a video I've been wanting to shoot for a while. If you've watched my shorts and stuff on Instagram, you've seen this gun. It is one of my new favorite guns to shoot because it is fun, it is compact. This gun can be used for a lot of different things. And what I like to use it for is not only a good backpack gun, truck gun, but also a good home defense gun. So it can be used for a lot of different applications. And the firearm, I do keep it in my pickleball bag. And yes, I do not play pickleball, but I do have it in my pickleball bag. But the firearm that is in here is my Extar EP9. Extar EP9. Look at that thing. That thing is nice. Ain't she pretty? Firearm is safe and clear. Weapon back on safe. Now let's talk about the Extar EP9. Now, if you're not sure or if you haven't heard about Extar, Extar is an American-made company. If you see me looking off to the side, this is just me refreshing my computer to get my facts right. So when I give you guys the details about the firearm, I won't get anything wrong or mess up anything. But this is an American-made company, really great company. This is the version 2 of this firearm, and they've come out with some really nice stuff lately. They just came out with a newer version of this in a different caliber. So this is the 9mm version, and they just came out with a 10mm, which I wish they would have came out with earlier before I got my other 10mm, and we're gonna talk about that a little bit. But this one is the 9mm version, and I really like this setup. And again, this is the version 2 of it. And what I really like about this one, if you know me, I am a Glock fanboy. Now this one, it does take Glock mags, so it is a great companion for your EDC, which should be a Glock. If you're EDCing, you should be carrying a Glock. No, I'm just kidding, because I carry a Shadow Systems, which take Glock's mags. But this would be a great companion to that Glock firearm or that Glock gun, that Glock firearm that takes Glock magazines. This is a great companion to it. So this one takes those Glock mags. This isn't a Glock mag. This particular setup that I purchased from Extar, and you do have to purchase these firearms directly from Extar. So I wasn't able to purchase this from Legacy Tactical Arms, where I get all my firearms from. I had to go through Extar directly to get this firearm and had it shipped to Legacy Tactical Arms, and I had to go through it that way. So you can't go through like your local places to get the firearm. You got to go directly through Extar to get it, and then they'll ship it to your FFL. But shout out to Legacy Tactical Arms. Make sure you check those guys out. So I had to go through the website, order it, and had it shipped to my FFL, and they have a couple different versions. Now this one, it did come, you can get different versions. You can get it with the SB brace, or you can get it with their version of their blade style type brace. I wanted the SB adjustable brace, so I went with that one. And it comes with this full Picatinny rail on top, which I love because you can add all the types of accessories that you want. As you can see, you have these M-lock on the sides of the handguard here. So I have M-lock here on the side, on the opposite side as well, and on the bottom you have this flash can on here, which is great. Don't really need it that much for a 9mm, but it does make it look even cooler. I did add some accessories. As you can see, I have my Enforce light on there. I really like this setup because it's right there where I have my Magpul hand stop. Thumb is right there. So really sweet setup. I have my Vortex Spitfire Prism Optic. I really like the Prism Optics, reason being that I have that edge reticle on there. If you're not familiar with that, with those Prism Optics, you have that edge reticle where the actual reticle stays on there. I don't have to turn it on. It's going to stay on there, and I can illuminate it. This one is green and red illumination, so I can adjust that illumination up, down, whatever the brightness of it. But that reticle is always going to stay there, whether the battery goes dead or anything like that. It's not like a red dot where I have to turn it on or shake awake or anything like that. That reticle is always going to be there regardless. So it's really great for that if you don't have to worry about batteries going dead. So I really do like that feature. So it does have a lot of things like the AR type setup. And I will say that this firearm, one of the features of this firearm is super light. So this thing is 4 pounds. How did they get it to 4 pounds? It's polymer. This is pretty much all polymer construction. Some of your internals, your major parts are going to be metal where they need them at, but this is pretty much all polymer, very light gun, right? And with that, they do have some things to make it a lot to help with the recoil. They have a recoil dampening system, so it's very soft recoiling. So if you have someone, this is a great setup for your home defense. So for your significant other who's recoil sensitive, this is a great setup because there's not a lot of kick to that firearm, especially in 9mm. You're not gonna have a lot of recoil. It's not a big heavy AR that they're hefting around or anything like that. 4 pounds, 4 pounds with not a lot of recoil. And with that dampening recoil system that they have in here, you've seen me shoot it on my videos. It really does affect, and you can feel the effects of the dampening recoil system that they have in here. Very soft recoiling gun, especially when you start shooting a little bit faster. They do have that going for it, and it's very compact. As you can see, I can fit it in this bag, so you're maneuvering around corners or anything like that. Very compact, great setup for your home defense or anything like that. So multiple applications that you can use this firearm for. And they say you can run this dry. You don't have to clean it or anything like that. I tell everybody a clean gun's a more reliable gun. It's totally up to you. I haven't cleaned it yet. I haven't put any oil or lubrication in there or anything like that. But I do plan on cleaning it because, again, a clean gun's a more reliable gun. I'm not one to test that out to see if that statement is true. I will be cleaning this firearm on a regular basis just to ensure the functionality. I don't want a malfunction to occur because the gun's dirty. And for the application that I will be using this gun for, I don't want a malfunction to occur because the gun's dirty. So I will be cleaning the gun just to make sure I won't have any issues like that or anything like that. But they do have that claim that you don't have to clean it, you don't have to put any lubrication, CLP, or anything like that. But that's totally up to you. Your guns, it's your gunfight. I ain't gonna be there, so it's totally up to you if you want to test that out and see if that really is gonna work. But I do like the feel of this gun. You can change out this grip if you want to. You can put an AR style grip on there if you want to. Feels good on the hand. I will mention on this grip, it does have some texture on here, a little tacky feel to it. So you get it in the hand, it's not going anywhere. You have that big trigger guard, so if you're using gloves or something, you get your whole finger in there. So it's great for winter shooting. So you got gloved hands, something like that. You have, again, the SB brace on there, so you have your mounting point here for a sling if you want to put something up here, a mounting point right here if you want a 2-point sling. Your charging handle, you have that little hook right here. And this is a non-reciprocating charging handle, so I really like the non-reciprocating charging handles. So if you want to grip it up here, however you want to shoot, if you want to, one of those guys that like to hug the mag well up here when you're shooting, that's totally up to you. You don't have to worry about that charging handle reciprocating, hitting your hand or anything like that. So you do have that option as well. But I like having the hand stop right here, and I'm able to hit that switch, that pressure pad right there, bam, on, off. Do what you need to do. And you do see I have that strobe on there for this Enforce. I really like this Enforce on a setup like this because the way it lays flat is just right there, bam. And the way that pressure pad is set up, you can see that. A lot of people sleep on Enforce. If you haven't seen the Enforce, definitely check out the Enforce. Really good for rifle setups. I haven't really got into their pistol flashlights, but I really like them on my rifles and my PCC setups. I really do like that, and I really do like this Vortex Spitfire because that edge reticle and that brightness setting on the reticle is outstanding. I really do like that, and I can shoot this gun so fast. And I don't know how YouTube takes this. I'm not monetized no way. Don't nobody know who the hell I am. But this right here with this coupler right here, whoo-wee. Look at that bad boy right there. Yeah, you know what it is. But yeah, this thing is so much fun to shoot, reliable. I haven't had any issues. I probably have over 500 rounds through this daggone gun, if not more. But this is a great setup. Depending, you can set it up for home defense. Like I said, truck gun, put it in your pickleball bag, your soccer bag, your golf club bag, whatever the heck you want to put it in. Just stick it in there and keep it with you. Make sure you train with it and go out there and have some fun. But definitely check out the Extar EP9. Now, I was saying they did just come out with a 10mm, right? That takes Glock mags. And I have a 10mm Glock pistol. Now, I have the Ruger I'm gonna do a review on that pretty soon. I have a Ruger PCC that takes Glock mags. So I'm gonna take that. Excuse me. I'm gonna do a review on that one pretty soon. I'm gonna start doing more reviews. I got a bunch of stuff in the safe. I was talking to my son. I was like, how can I get more people on my channel? He said, just do more reviews. You got all them guns in the safe. Just talk about your guns. I was like, man, you know what? You're right. Just do more reviews. Why not just take a gun and talk about it? It's like, you know what? And this is an 8-year-old. I'm like, he know the secret. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start take a gun and talk about it. That's what I'm gonna do. So you're gonna start seeing me a lot more. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, because you don't want to miss nothing. Because Donnie told me to talk about my guns. I'm talking about my guns. I'm probably talking about some of this stuff I got floating around here. And you see all this stuff up here. I'm gonna talk about some of this stuff too. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, so you don't miss none of the stuff that I'm gonna be talking about. But definitely check out the Extar EP9. Takes Glock mags. Outstanding. Don't just own a firearm, become more proficient with your firearm. Keep training, stay safe.